I'm Ariel.
And I'm Tushard. Our Green Branch is here to get to the root of any issue.
From relationships and the strange,
To travel and pop culture.
extending an olive branch from us to you.
Come with us on a journey of growth.
And don't forget to leave a like.
This is OGB
Podcast.
Video games.
Video games?
Video games. They're what I love. They're what I need. It's a problem. Even when I was little, just couldn't help play video games. You play some action figures. Play with your action figures. Mm-hmm. Beat them up for a little while. Then you know what? It's time for some Street Fighter. And you know what? I don't even want to play Street Fighter anymore. It's time for some Mega Man.
Okay.
You know what? After that, I don't even want to play some Mega Man. Now it's time for some Donkey Kong. There's just so many games that are so good from back in the day, you guys. The Super Nintendo helped me make it through my childhood, right into the Nintendo 64, into the GameCube, into the PlayStation 1, 2, 3.
Xbox 1, 2, 3.
360. No, 361. That makes no sense. The chronological order for the Xbox is just awful. I'm saying all of that to say that it's evolved into something crazy, you guys. It's evolved into people having to be good at video games. Now we've got esports. Now we've got colleges trying to get people on an esports team. Dang it, Mom. Dang it, Mom. What have you done?
Yes.
What have you done, Mother?
For telling you not to play video games. Do your homework.
Do your homework. If only I had been born in a different time where moms and dads were saying, hey, those are rookie numbers. Let's pump that up. Let's get you a coach. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
But first, what's going on in the Green household?
Oh, no. What's happening in the greenhouse?
Okay, I'll go first.
Let's find out.
Well, I have been working on a music video for The Sims.
Okay, I was just about to ask you what kind of music video. How is this working?
It's not for The Sims. It's for a musician. It's like a beats maker, I guess, but someone like made a song. So honestly, I don't know. I don't know very much about the person. Okay. They just reached out to me. They're like, hey, will you make a Sims video? And I was like, hey, I like the song. Yes, I will.
Let's do this.
So we've been working on that, and it's coming along nicely. Like I'm excited. I'm happy to do these often sometimes because, it's just a cool way to be creative and meet people. Grow connections and stuff. I don't know.
Meet talented people for sure.
Yeah, totally.
People with some talent, some creativity to add on to your creativity.
Totally.
That's a passion of yours. We've had 2 channels or just 1 channel?
Yeah, my YouTube channel?
Yeah,
we've got, where I put all my Sim stuff up is Electric Sims. Used to be Electric Blanket Fort. And
it's a failed project.
And I used to call the subscribers Fortnites. And so now I'm like really getting a lot of ish for that. People are coming onto these old videos and they're like, Fortnite, and they're like really getting upset. I had to delete a comment yesterday because someone was upset that I said Fortnites. And like, it's like, sorry, it was Electric Blanket Fort.
I don't even know how you would get upset, as if no one, Fortnite is a double entendre, like triple almost.
Yeah.
Because it's about a fort, and it's sometimes like Fortnite has to do with it's a time period thing, right?
Yeah.
Not a time period, but a time of day thing.
Yeah,
like a
right.
fortnight ago or something like that,
exactly.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the context of the game, you build a fort. The zombies come out at night. It's Fortnite. In our context, it was,
Electric
our subscribers
Fort.
were knights, as in
Exactly.
armored knights of our fort. So they were Fortnites.
Because I was Electric Blanket Queen. He was Electric Blanket King. They were the Fortnites. So
it made sense to us at the time, and even still today, it still doesn't have, in the context, it has nothing to do with the Fortnite game.
No.
And just... People are like that, though. People just have a high disdain for things that are popular. Calm down, guys.
Anyway, go to the channel, Electric Sims, subscribe, leave me a nice comment having nothing to do with Fortnite.
Hey, guys, or do leave a comment about Fortnite. Either way, we will have, either we'll talk to you or we'll delete it or we'll decide what happens with it.
So what's going on with you?
Well, what's going on with me right now is I'm playing a lot of Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm back in that again. That game came out, I think I want to say 2016, early in March or something like that. I had a blast when it first came out. I was very tactical when it first came out. While everybody else was just grabbing helicopters and blowing stuff up and not caring about being quiet or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to be quiet, trying to sneak around, trying not to die. That's how I like to play my games. I like to involve myself in the game. And that's what the new game mode for Ghost Recon Wildlands is allowing me to do, and allowing me to kind of see other people do the same, because in this mode called Ghost Mode, you only get one life. So when you die, your level goes back to 1. All the things that you did resets. It's very hardcore. So, and I like that. It really immerses you, because you really, like in real life, you only get one life.
That's true.
You only get one shot at this whole thing. And
so have you finished the mode?
No, I have not finished the mode. I've died around 35, maybe 37 times.
Oh gosh.
The number keeps growing, people.
No.
Probably next week, I'll tell you I've died even more times. So I'm out here making the moves. I do want to have a playthrough where I make it. So that's the goal right now. I'm working on that. That's about it. So I want to start trying to get on Rockstar, not on Rockstar, but on Grand Theft Auto and make some music videos over there. That would be neat.
Oh yeah, that would be really neat.
I've got a song that I've got my eye on by Chromeo.
Okay.
Called Jealous.
Okay.
It's on the Forza Horizon 2, which was just released on Xbox One as a free game, I think last month. And I'm really into that song, and the storyline for that song's kind of funny. So I think it would work really well in Grand Theft Auto. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I follow through and make that music video or not. Keep me. What's the words I'm looking
honest.
for? Keep me honest, you guys.
Okay. So that actually, going back just a little bit with you dying all the time and Ghost Recon, that kind of brings us to the topic of the day.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if you guys have heard, but this past week.
And speaking of Fortnites.
Yes, this past week, a headline or story has broken that parents are hiring video game coaches for their children.
Hire me. I can pump your kids' numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Get that KD spread right.
So these parents are feeling like it's not just enough for the kids to play the game,
Nope.
but at this point, they actually have to be good at it.
Yep. If only there was a societal push when I was young to play video games. Man, you guys.
So the whole reason why I guess this is kind of popping up is because of the popularity of Fortnite and how it's become really competitive amongst the school-aged population, if you will.
Yeah. So elementary all the way up to high school, really. These kids are...
Yeah, they're playing... I mean, that age plays video games the most anyway, but now with the streaming and stuff, I feel like maybe streaming was more popular among the millennials.
As it came out, yeah. As it was coming up, and then now it's just trickled down.
Yeah, and so now it's like they are being more competitive, and with online play, it makes it a lot easier to be competitive. And now with esports and all of that, it's like you really do want to be good at it.
Because the money incentive is there.
Yeah.
It's there now. Before, it wasn't so much there. There wasn't a mainstream push because there wasn't a mainstream outlet for you to get paid for your video game play time.
Right.
But now, kids are making millions playing games.
Yeah. Either on Twitch, through competitions. There's lots of ways to get paid from playing video games.
It's becoming big, you guys. We don't have kids, guys. We're 30-year-olds. We don't have kids. Mm-hmm. But would you hire someone? Say, because I'm decent, but I'm clearly not helping being able to help our kid pump up their numbers. They still are awful at the game. Should we hire someone to help our kid get better at the game?
I think that I wouldn't do it for a young child, most likely. For my 7-year-old or even a kid less than 11, most likely not.
Because what do you think? They've got time to improve? Or
yeah, I think they have time to improve on their own right now. Maybe, I don't see, it really depends on their potential. And this would go for anything that they're interested in. Say if they're interested in some instrument and like they really want to do it, and I see them trying on their own, and they're better than a lot of people, then yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and invest in it.
Okay.
So, and
but say
same
they
with
just want to have
sports.
they just want to be able to have a good time and a good conversation
No.
at the lunch table with their friends.
No,
You're not going to help them out. You're not going to help them climb the popularity ladder.
No, they have to show improvement on their own first. You know, they have to prove themselves to me before I spend money on it.
Son or daughter, if you're listening, daddy's got you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? If you need to feel popular at school, if you're like, hey, I'm not fitting in, dad, they're picking on me because I don't know how to play Fortnite well. When I jump, I go to the wrong places. Daddy's got you. I'm going to hire somebody. We're going to figure this out, boo-boo.
If they can't figure out the simplistics on their own, then having a coach isn't going to help them. You don't have it, kid. Choose something else.
It's cold. Your mom's cold, kid. Your mom's is cold. Oh, man, but we want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this whole ordeal? And would you hire someone for your kid or yourself? You know, that kind of brings us to the next question is it just for kids? Can I get some help?
You need help in
Costa
Rica.
Oh my God, I need some help. Please, dear God, send back up. I need to airdrop it. My 20. Interrogative.
No.
Where are you? Sorry, guys. I'm a big nerd. Huge
see.
nerd. I don't know. I don't know if I should pay for it. Yeah. for a coach for myself for Ghost Recon.
Shoot.
But man, it would help. It would just. I just have never had. You go online, of course, right?
Yeah.
And you go on YouTube, and of course, there's people giving you tutorials. Of course, there's people telling you, you know, hey, here's where you can find this power up, or hey, here's where you can get this, or this is how you kind of want to aim, and this is how you kind of, you know, you can, you know, make your body a small target, and all these different things that they'll tell you to try and help you, you know, get your numbers up or keep you whatever. But that one-on-one is so nice.
True.
When you have somebody telling you, okay, here's a drill you can do.
Yes.
That's what I'm always looking for. What are some drills that I can do to kind of hammer in muscle memory to be good at something? Because that's what I was used to for basketball. In basketball, they try and, you know, sometimes the coaches would hammer you with drills. I remember one time I went into practice and the coach was like, I just want you guys doing layups for the next 45 minutes.
Okay.
And that's all our team did. We did layups the whole time. Everybody just keep doing layups. And eventually, we were really good at a layup. You couldn't stop us from getting that point. That was a point it was guaranteed for our team. And that's kind of what I want to translate into my gameplay, but that's always hard to do when I don't know what drill to run.
That's true.
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Other than just playing the game. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to.
Uh-oh.
Is that horrible to say?
Yes.
As a hardcore game, I feel like I'm a hardcore gamer. Uh-huh. Like, is that blasphemous for me to say that? Do I get my hardcore gamer card taken away if I get a coach?
That I don't know.
Do you get it snatched? Should it be snatched? People, leave some comments. Let us know. Does it get snatched? What do you think? Would you get one for yourself? Would you get maybe a coach for The Sims? Somebody to teach you how to build a house? Because that's something you struggle at.
I hate building houses. I don't know if that's what I struggle at, but I just don't like it. It's so time consuming. It's something I don't enjoy, so I wouldn't want to coach for that. But, you know, I could get better at Tomb Raider.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like, especially like the puzzles. I wasn't good at the puzzles, man.
Those puzzles
I don't know.
were a doozy, man. Tomb Raider has been doing those crazy puzzles since Tomb Raider. I never made it past the first mission on Tomb Raider.
Wow.
For PlayStation.
Other than Tomb Raider, probably nothing. But I think if I were to be a coach, I would be a coach in The Sims. Because, I mean, go to Electric Sims on YouTube, guys.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And
shameless plug number 2.
And
Good
you
God.
can see my tutorials for The Sims. Like, I show people how to install custom content and stuff like that. So, basically, I am a video game coach. So, go ahead. Subscribe to the channel and you will enjoy all of my content.
I wish you guys could see my face.
No.
I wish you guys could see my face. This chick is over here wilding right now. Go plug the YouTube channel. That's not our Green Branch twice.
I'm so close to 10,000 subscribers. Go subscribe.
The money incentive is really there.
Yeah.
Whether you go through Twitch, whether you get on a team, it's there to get better. It's a real career, it's a real way for you to have a nice livelihood using skills that were long time thought to be useless.
Right.
Like the skills in a game were thought to be useless.
Even harmful.
You guys, it's come so far. I'm so proud to see gaming doing what it's doing. You do get a lot of, as a black person, you do get a lot of the hate that comes with just being black when you're online and things.
Yeah,
but
people can be racist online.
At the same time, I feel like that's kind of, I don't want to say it's the gaming culture. I don't want to say that that's the gaming culture.
It's true, but that doesn't mean that it's a good culture.
And I think that there's intent behind it where it's not intended to be where they're going to discriminate against you if you're on their team. You know what I mean?
That's true. No, they don't.
They're just mad that you killed them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just really, really upset that you killed them. So they're trying to say something as hurtful as they can because that's the hurt they're feeling for you killing their digital character. And I get it, man. I get it. Sometimes you just want to just call somebody a... No, I don't get it. I usually stick with not saying anything because it's a game and I understand that this is what we're supposed to be doing, that we are supposed to be shooting at each other. Like, why would I get mad when these are the mechanics that have been put forth? Give me your opinion down in the comments down below.
So, what games are you looking forward to this year? I know E3 was a couple of months ago, and we didn't talk about it or anything. So
yeah, we kind of dropped the ball on that one, but E3 was lame this year. I don't want to say it was
my
lame,
gosh, just so very briefly, all of the musical artists that came out was so strange.
E3, if you ever come around to listening to this podcast, don't do that again.
Please.
We're here for the games. No one is talking. Like, if every E3 thing that I think I saw, no one talked about, like, man, that stage was so cool.
True.
Man, that stage was really unique and different. It's just, I'm here for the games, and they didn't deliver. Again, we have no clue when Crackdown's coming. I just felt like I was disappointed with what I saw. If you guys weren't disappointed, hey, let me know you guys weren't disappointed, what you're excited to see. So that way I can get back on hype, man. I need to get back excited for the gaming games this year. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm excited for this year.
What you got?
That is Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider looks so dope, man. That trailer was bomb.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Obviously, I was talking about Tomb Raider earlier, so it is one of my favorite franchises because there aren't very many franchises that feature women in general. Okay, so Tomb Raider is going to be fun. And then I'm also looking forward to Life is Strange Dose.
Yeah, and Life is Strange number 2 is going to be cool.
Yeah, so I hear that it's not going to follow the original characters in Life is Strange 1. So that'll be interesting, but it's going to be like the same world, same timeline, maybe. So that'll be interesting to see.
Did you see the side story?
I did see it, did not play it.
The
boy?
Little kid? Yeah, I kind of want to check that out.
Yeah, I do need to play that, though.
Because supposedly he becomes a real superhero.
What?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Spoilers. What else are we excited about? I'm definitely... Okay, let's talk about the big elephant in the room for E3. Fallout 76 was just a game that everybody was hyped for. There's so much speculation on it. Like, where's it gonna be set? Okay, we find out where it's gonna be set. Where is it? Is it multiplayer? Is that true? Yes, it's multiplayer, and yes, you get to do stuff with your friends. Okay, well, what about NPCs? There's no NPCs. That's where he lost me.
What? Yeah, I remember that. Like, no NPCs. How the heck? So there's gonna be 8, 12, 24 people in one world?
And no NPCs to talk to or interact with. It's just you and these 24 people, and you guys all have to get along.
That's not fun.
How?
Unrealistic.
In what world
lonely.
have we ever gotten along with each other in a video game setting where people believe you don't matter?
So we can expect to be trolled all of the time.
All of the time.
And that's not fun.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do for griefers, but I'm kind of wanting to reserve judgment until the game comes out, because there have been quests in Fallout 4 where you don't talk to anyone, where it is a series of terminals that you're reading as you go along. And that was interesting and fun, but I feel like Ariel said, it's going to get lonely.
Yeah.
Even if you have friends going along with you, 4 people as a society isn't a society.
It's not.
So I don't see how we're supposed to be rebuilding society, air quotations, or, rebuilding the wasteland with just 4 people, or even trying to get all 24 people on the server to work together and be nice and just trade normal.
Well, what if it's like Ark or Conan, where it's something like that, where you do kind of have this place that you come back to every time?
That's true. But it does get kind of lone, like after you've built like a whole city. Say you build a whole city.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to then expect everyone to be online to then operate their certain stands or their stalls, and people are out RPing. Even if you have everybody there, usually people aren't even at the hub city. They're still wanting to do their own thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even if it is like Conan, I still feel like it'll get lonely, which is why I haven't been back to Conan, because it gets kind of lonely.
Yeah, true.
But Fallout 76, I am kind of looking forward to playing. Like let's move on.
What about Red Dead Redemption?
You guys, now this one I am definitely hyped for. I didn't see anything at E3 for Red Dead Redemption, but we did just recently get some gameplay from Rockstar on Red Dead Redemption, and oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It looks so good. The features are so right to get immersed and just lost in that world. I am way too excited to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Way too excited. I don't even know what they're gonna do with online, but all the things they've done with Grand Theft Auto 5's online,
So good.
taking that into the Wild West,
Yeah, I would play, because I played Grand Theft Auto just for online. I never did the story. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys, but I never finished the story. So I feel like same thing may happen with Red Dead if their online is as good as Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do about that whole scenario, because last time they released Grand Theft Auto 5, for the first time, they didn't have multiplayer ready, so you were forced to play the single player.
Yeah.
I pray to the heavens that they don't do that again, because I really just want to check out online, and I don't want to wait 14 days for them to figure out their servers.
Okay.
Online back in the first time was nothing like online now. Nothing like it.
Yeah, it's so much better. They've really perfected it. And speaking of online or multiplayer, Assassin's Creed. What's the difference between this Assassin's Creed and the last one?
So that's been one of the big gripes from everybody, is that this Assassin's Creed isn't changing much other than the scenery, and then people are kind of upset that they feel like it's lore breaking. The way in which things are being introduced. They have their origin from Egypt.
Yeah.
Why, like Assassin's Creed Origins just happened.
Yeah.
Where the guy where it's showing you this is how it all started, and now this is an even earlier prequel.
Okay.
Like it's going even further back to the Spartan times, and you're playing as this Spartan. So that's you get to choose, kind of like they did for the one in London. I forget what that one was called. In that one, you got to choose between you could play as a male protagonist or the female protagonist, and you can do the same in this one. Now you can change. You can decide. I need to do more research on it personally.
Okay.
But from what I have seen, and from what I have heard, it's not very much different from Assassin's Creed Origins.
I see. Well, that's disappointing.
Very. I would like you were thinking. Like I would have liked to have seen multiplayer. That would have been neat.
Yeah.
Do it again. Try and do it right. The way you guys tried to do Unity. Try again.
Yeah. Maybe they aren't ready to do it again. Maybe the next one will be multiplayer, and then they'll have the ability for you to be able to make female characters in the multiplayer.
I would like them to take an honest whack at it without making it A, cliche, and B, a cash grab. I want them to really take a second and look at multiplayer as a real possibility to enhance the experience of Assassin's Creed with your friends. I want the missions to mean something, to matter.
Yes, right.
To immerse me, to make me feel like, yes, that's my assassin brother over there if I'm playing with my friend. Mm-hmm. Or my brothers and sisters if I'm playing with the squad. I don't know. There's been games to me that have incorporated multiplayer into the story and made it mean something. And I don't see why Ubisoft can't do that when they've done it with The Division, when they've done it with most of the Tom Clancy games.
True.
Splinter Cell is a perfect example of them doing it right. Their multiplayer being done right, and for some reason they just can't translate that to Assassin's Creed. What's next?
Maybe one day.
And so, of course, the biggest one that I'm excited for, you guys, and that's coming in this month.
Okay.
Shenmue HD remake.
Oh, Shenmue.
Now, Shenmue is a Japanese game that actually I didn't know released on the Sega Saturn.
Huh.
And then got an upgrade and released on Dreamcast.
Huh.
Number 2 released on Xbox.
Okay.
It didn't actually release. It released in Japan on Dreamcast and then had to release on Xbox in America.
Okay.
Because, of course, Dreamcast had a falling out. Dreamcast was Sega's console and it didn't work out.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. But yeah, Shenmue 1 and 2 HD remake is coming to all systems, all platforms. I'm really excited to play that one.
Whoa, this guy loves some Shenmue. I don't even know, but he likes Japanese games a lot.
I do.
So
They're the best. They're the most immersive. They understand their player.
Well,
I can't wait to get back in that world and check everything out. Have a nostalgia hit.
I'm excited to watch you play.
Definitely.
What are you excited for in the video game world?
Because there are plenty of games we didn't mention.
Oh, yeah.
I know we missed a couple.
A lot.
So come on. Show off your nerd. Throw down some games in the comments below. Tell us what you guys are thrilled for.
And don't forget, would you get a video game coach for your kids or for yourself?
That's the biggest question. Thanks so much for listening, everybody.
And we will see you in the next one.
Yeah. All right. Peace.